Hey everyone, I'm Audencia Avila and I'm going to be talking to you about General Education Development or the GED. And the General Education Development tests are a group of 4 subject tests which, when passed, provide certification that the test taker has American high school level academic skills. So again, this is equivalent to a high school diploma and it helps people because if for some reason someone is not able to receive their high school diploma, they can still get a certificate that is equivalent to a high school diploma by taking these 4 tests and, of course, passing them. But this allows for people to continue their education in college or a post-secondary school without having to have that high school diploma. It also creates job opportunities because we all know how important it is for everyone to have an education nowadays. So again, this just helps those who were not able to receive their high school diploma prove that they do have high school level academic skills. So I'm going to just give you a brief overview of the history of the GED tests. It began in 1942 when the Department of Defense partnered with American Council on Education to develop a battery of general education tests based from high school curriculum. Now, originally, these tests were only for military personnel and veterans because people would enlist prior to finishing their high school education. So, if they were able to come back and pass the test, it gave service members an academic credential that could be used to help gain entry into college if they wanted to go back to college, or even help them get a job. However, it is interesting that a GED is no longer enough to enter the military today. If individuals do not have a high school diploma, they are encouraged to obtain about a semester worth of college before enlisting into or reapplying into the military. But in 1947, however, New York did allow non-veteran civilians to take the tests and to have it be equivalent to the Regents diploma, and that was a credential normally given to adults attending night school. But by 1947, all 50 states were awarding GED credentials to non-veteran civilians. So it wasn't until 1974 that people in every state were able to take this test and have it be equivalent to their high school diploma. Prior to that, it was just military personnel, except for New York. So how do you take the GED? There are a few requirements. You need proof of residency, age, and lack of a secondary school credential before being allowed to register for the tests. They are available in both English and Spanish, and people are able to apply for different accommodations such as additional time, a reader or scribe, a private room, use of video equipment, braille or large print, vision enhancing technologies. Again, any other accommodation that for some reason someone may need, they can apply for it. The cost does vary depending on the state, but on average it costs around $120 for all 4 exams. So there are ways in which people can prepare for the GED. There are many resources available, such as learning centers, online companies, or books. Learning centers around the country offer classes and practice testing. Online companies also offer help, although it is important to remember that you cannot take the GED online. I know there are some states that are trying to figure out if there's ways you can, but as of now, you cannot take the GED online. You would have to go to a site. And again, there's always books that help prepare you for the tests that also have practice tests inside of them, or you can just read on the 4 subjects. Alright, so actually taking the GED. The GED, obviously, like I've mentioned before, it covers 4 content areas. So it covers language arts, social studies, science, and math. And again, in order for people to obtain the GED certificate, they do need to pass all 4 sections. If for some reason you go and you take the test and you don't pass 2 of the 4 sections, you don't have to retake the whole test. You can just go back and redo the whatever you didn't pass. But they are now taken on computers, and there are different question formats. And the different formats include multiple choice, fill in the blank, hotspot and drag and drop. And then I do know that for the language arts test, you have a required essay, and for the social studies, you also have an essay you need to complete. They are timed, so I know for the language arts you get about 41 minutes, and for the social studies essay you have 25 minutes to pass. So again, like I mentioned earlier, these tests are available in every state, and they're usually administered by the state's adult basic education program. And you do get the certificate from the state you take the test in. So, for instance, if you take it in California, um, you will earn a certificate of completion from the state of California. So again, just to sum it up, the GED tests are comprised of 4 sections: language arts, social studies, math, and science. And in order for people to obtain the certificate, you do need to pass all 4 sections. And again, the certificate is equivalent to a high school diploma. So if for some reason you're not able to earn that high school diploma, you can take this test and have your certificate that will help you in case you want to go to pursue higher education, or a job, any job in general. They are available in every state. You can apply for different accommodations depending on what you would like. And I think that's about it. So I hope you learned a lot about the GED, or General Education Development Tests. Thank you.